Hey Dressage Superstars! Today we're going to answer the question, how do you teach your horse something new without it getting upset? Okay, so when you teach a horse something new, it depends also if you've done what you're asking the horse to learn. Otherwise, I was going to say, the horse is going to obviously be out of its comfort zone, obviously be confused because it's never done what you're asking it to do. And if you've never done what you're asking it to do, double, both of you are confused and both of you don't quite know what you're doing. Totally fine, story of my life. But what you need to understand, again, I don't understand dressage riders, we make it so serious. And look, I'm trying to get to the Olympics and I need a bit more seriousness in my life. But when you're learning, when you're growing, when you're exploring and on your dressage journey for the very first time, you don't need that seriousness. You really don't. Look at a child learning to walk. Are they serious about walking? And if they're not serious about walking, will they ever learn to walk? Yeah, Kids learn by playing, by exploring, by working out what doesn't work, by getting up and falling on their bottom 500 times before they figure out what the walking strategy is. You've got to have that same thing with riding. So if you're learning something new, and let's say you've done it before, or let's say you haven't, I don't really care, but your horse is upset, your horse is tense, your horse has no idea what you want, you've got to back off the pressure. You've got to think, what is the tiniest step of what I want that the horse can offer and I can therefore reward? You need to have rewards when you train a horse, whether it's just a release of the pressure, a pat, a voice, brav, good girl, or licorice. You know, I'm not saying it has to be food. I'm not saying you then stop riding. I'm just saying your horse has to understand and enjoy its work as well. If it's always in trouble and nothing is ever good enough, the horse is never, it's going to shut down and never want to learn and play. So if you can channel the child learning to walk and give you and your horse that kind of excitement and pleasure. So I'm teaching her how to piaffe. I'm not going to say she doesn't get it. I think she does get it, but she doesn't like it. She's like, oh, that's really, really hard. So I break it down to where I can offer any amount of praise. So I'm in the walk, and I'm going to say, okay, sweetie, I want you to sit on your hind legs and give me some piaffe. And she goes, no, I don't want to. 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 Good. And you'll go, what? She kicked out at your leg. But then she thought about sitting. So she kicks. Ah, brav. She kicks. And then after the kick, good girl. She thinks about sitting and she thinks about putting some weight on the hind legs. Is it piaffe? Hell no. If I sat out here in the arena and said, you will piaffe today because I am serious about my dressage, I would upset her and I would push her to the point where she'd get tense and upset. And that is not a learning state. You all know that you can't learn if your adrenaline is up and you're tense and tight about something. So it has to be playful. So again, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tap, tap. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And all these things, she's going, well, what if I do this instead? Good girl. What if I do this instead? What if I do this instead? And you just hear me talking to her going, nah, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes. Now, was that piaffe? No. Was it closer to piaffe than doing nothing or kicking my leg? Yes. So she gets a reward. Ah, nearly lost it. And that's what we do. And we do that every single day. So in 2 years, we have piaffe rather than, oh, sheesh, I'm about to go Grand Prix. You better learn piaffe and be serious about it. So I hope that helps you understand that you can have play, you can have learning, whether you're learning or the horse is learning or both of you are learning. Stop being so serious. Stop demanding that you get it, because when you put that pressure on yourself, it's only 2 steps backwards for you and your horse. If you liked today's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you want to leave a comment, I read all my comments, so let us know how this helped. If you would like some more dressage help, I have a completely free ultimate seat package which is filled with videos, training plans, a 30-day training plan, bonus videos and bonus explanations of what you need to do in your training for the next 30 days. I would love to give that to you for free. Just click on the link below and check that out. And remember, live your dreams.